guys, we're at Modderfontein on the 15th hole and the sun is finally out. Yippee! Cruzy and I are trying out the new Cobra XL Fly Z driver together with PJ. They're going to give us the lowdown about what's this driver all about. I know you're thinking, oh, another driver, but this is like no other driver, so get excited. And I want to tell you that Cruzy is teeing off the seniors, just, you know, getting ready for the senior champs.
Now, Bells, why I take so much abuse from you, I do not know, but luckily I love you madly, so I can handle it. But guys, I've got to tell you one thing. A guy called Bushy Nell, all the way from Jan Kempdorp, asked me about this club, and I'm glad to tell him and a lot of his mates, this club is definitely not for me, but it's going to be for you. And it's got so much offset, I can't explain enough about this, so luckily I got my friend PJ to come and join us. Interestingly enough, you saw me hit a few tee shots.
I'm a bit shell-shocked, eh? Nice penetrating flight, soft little draw.
But you know and I know I can't draw the ball. Now, is it made for that kind of purpose?
100% correct. You know, the other thing that obviously amazes me while you hit this regular flex, now we both know you're not a rig, but this is coming out like an absolute bullet. I'm a bit flabbergasted here. But yes, 100% correct, because you touched upon it earlier. If you put that driver down, the first thing you'll notice, the shaft is definitely slightly ahead of the face.
Right.
That is the offset.
Right.
That gives the face just a fraction more time to square up. For the guys that hit it towards the right quite strongly,
right,
that'll help correct it.
Why would more manufacturers not design a golf club like this? Because every pro-am I play, most of the guys hit it left to right and cut it more often than not.
It's now perceived in the era we're in as old technology. Really isn't that old, you know. You had to look for that offset when I made you put it down.
Sure.
Until I elaborated the shaft slightly ahead of the head, all in the offsets you could see it immediately.
Right.
The new one, you can hardly see it. So it's a modern offset, if I can put it that way. Other technology in this club, just to run through it briefly, I'm sure you've noticed this little thing running on the face here called the speed channel. It's very deep. In essence, easiest way to explain that to you, think of a trampoline. Nice and thick on the inside where the mat is, and the springs on the outside is for that trampoline effect. So you must hit a toe, heel, low, high. Ball's coming off with a lot of speed, still gives you a nice explosive distance. Paired for the first time with a very nice matrix shaft. You know, it's an aftermarket shaft. It's not a made-for shaft, which also enhances the performance. That might actually be why you're hitting it so nicely. But you know, the thing in this series that excites me, obviously aimed at your slightly higher handicap guy that hits it big left to right, is this fairway. Have a look how shallow that little face is. You know, and you can get this up in the air so easily.
Shallow always gets up higher.
100% correct. Shallower is higher, deeper is a little lower, and then it's a 16 degree. Now I know you always want to get it up in the air. Give this a whirl, let's see what happens.
You reckon I was giving this a shot because I hit that so well? So it's pretty much the same technology, same shaft and everything, and obviously to help the guy get the ball up in the air, nice and comfortable.
Try and turn it over right to left, fighting that big left to right. Talk about height.
PJ.